Controlling the exposure levels on your phone's camera is super easy. Here's how you do it. When you have the camera app open and you tap on the screen, you'll notice that a sun icon pops up. So for an Android, if you drag it to the left, you're going to decrease the exposure, and if you drag it to the right, you're going to increase the exposure. If you have an iPhone, you drag it down to decrease and you drag it up to increase. Since our phones are set to an automatic mode, that means that they'll want to take an evenly exposed picture no matter what the situation is. So with something like a concert where you have the bright screens on stage but the darkness of the whole audience around it, your phone won't tell the difference, and it's going to try to compensate for the shadows versus the lights, and it's going to try to find a middle ground. So it's going to bring up the shadows of the audience, but that will also blow out the screens on stage, which means that you won't get a great video. And in order to fix that, all you have to do is play with your exposure. Bring that sun down if you want to see the screens and the details on stage, or bring it up if you want to see the shadows in the audience. You can easily practice this at home so that you don't have to experiment during the concert. All you have to do is point your phone at any light source that you have and drag that exposure up and down so that you can see the difference between a higher exposure and a lower exposure.